Hello everybody, this is Kyrex with more Let's Play Harvest Moon Back to Nature, and I screwed up. I didn't keep track of the days, and now I've botched a holiday. Today is the Spring Thanksgiving, and I have none of the ingredients I need to make cookies for the girls I like. So, yeah, I'm kind of a dick. Not much I can do about it though, unfortunately. Yep. Can't do anything about it. I wish I could, but I really can't. It's just completely beyond my capabilities at the moment, because nothing's open. Well, that's not open. One lonely cucumber, looking very much like a penis. Disturbingly so, in fact. Alright, let's do the horse thing real quick. Hello, Anubis. Time for you to do horse things. Alright, you've been ridden. Yeah, remember how last week wasn't very eventful? This week is the complete opposite. Every day except for Saturday has something going on. And even Saturday is going to have stuff to do. So upset. This is the first time I could do the Spring Thanksgiving, and I botched it. I'm just fucking up everywhere. Gonna hold on to these for a few minutes. Actually, we're gonna go through some motions here real quick. These are gonna go into the fridge because I'm gonna need them for things. So many things. Unless I miraculously thought to stock some flour. Nope. Let's say, unless I miraculously thought to stock flour last time, nothing I can do. And I don't even have a previous save I can reload, so... It's the problem with doing it live. More or less. I don't know if today's a shipping day, so I'm not going to bother shipping anything. I'm just going to gather things. Gather it for the house. Now, this week, one of two things will be gathered on the Saturday. A, we will have the, there's a word for it, the kitchen knife, thereby rounding out my kitchen. Or B, we will have the, power berry, thereby adding to that set, meaning that we'll have the kitchen knife next week. So, I don't remember. I think it's going to be the kitchen knife. I think you have to finish the kitchen before you get the power berry. Either way, I'm prepared for it. Because by then I'll have had a cabbage harvest. And that's going to be money. Reminds me, I need to buy some cabbage seeds. Anyway, eggs are going to go away today. We're just going to keep everything today. There'll be no harvest today. Also gotta feed the fish. You know what? No, we're not gonna feed the fish yet. We're gonna make an offering to the harvest goddess. Because I haven't done that in a while. Do I get to make my joke? please? No. Oh, I do! Harvest Goddess gave me wood! Yes, that's the joke I've been trying to make for like 3 weeks now. You can have this wood. Game? Thank you. But yeah, now we're done with the Harvest Goddess. No longer do we need to make her offerings. Also, it seems today is a day where I can sell things if I'm so inclined, and I am not. I'm gonna water my crops and go to bed before the women rise up and slay me. The women of the town will angrily send me, you know, knives and shit, and not the kind I can cook with. But that's okay, because by next year, promise, next year I will be ready. Of course, next year I'll also be married, but yeah, shit happens. Now, in the game, your wife can actually have a kid, and I have no idea what that's like, because I've never played long enough. I played long enough for her to be pregnant, but never to actually have the kid. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Oh, fish! Feed your damn fish. What do your money look like? I should be good. I am going to need more cabbage seeds after all, and I'd rather get them today than have to scurry about tomorrow and possibly miss a harvest. Now, there are a series of birthdays this week. 4 of them. And 2 holidays, only one of which is an actual holiday. And that being the horse race. Now, I won't be doing as much this time around in the horse race, because I won't really have too much money to spare, I don't think. We'll see. Probably not enough to do what I need to do, though. What? Had me worried for a second there. I'm like, are they really ready now? And I don't think my horse has the stamina to really do the race the way he needs to win. So the horse race is going to be a little slapdash this time around. There's not much I can do about that. But next year I will be so drowning in money that I can probably buy the maximum amount of tickets for each horse, so that even if the long shot does win, I get just all the wealth. And if the other one wins, I just get whatever I'm supposed to get. But we'll see. I'm going to try and put money down this year as well. We got to see how my various harvests happen and in what order. Because it's been a while since I've done cabbages. They could be a very high-paying crop for all I know. This could very well make up all that I need to make up. Now, for the record, the reason that some of this grass seeding gets expensive is because you see these little single strips here? Yeah, that means a lot of this seed is going to go to waste, because I can't just, oh, there's 9 seeds. You know, it just throws up in a 3x3, so a lot of it's going to be wasted. There are going to be several packets of grass seed that are going to be used for one spot. You know? And by one spot, I mean one single tilled plot of land. And that's a little silly. But again, what can you do, right? Right. Okay, you know what? I am gonna try. I know it's in vain, but I'm going to try to get into the supermarket to buy something. If it lets me, then I can make 3 plates of cookies for the Christmas. And if it doesn't, then there's really nothing I can do. I mean, at this point, I'm the poor victim of circumstance. Locked and closed. I'm screwed. I just can't do it. I really should preview further ahead in the week to know that, hey, here's the spring Thanksgiving. Buy some flour, jackass. I have come to buy something. Cabbage seeds. Almost all of my money. Anyway, those orange cup seeds, like I said, those are a flower slash fruit, but they only grow in the hothouse. Kinda frustrating, actually. Well, what can you do? Like I said. Hi, Mayor Thomas. Debating. Should I bother trying to sell some stuff today? I want to take a look at something real quick here. Yeah, as you can see, the Harvest Sprites as a whole are pretty pleased with me right now. Because I've been doing good with them. Oh yeah, I was gonna check. I don't think it's ready until tomorrow, but I was gonna check and see if my yarn maker's done. I think it finishes on like either the 15th or Tuesday. The good news is, by the next time Saibara's birthday rolls around, there's no way he'll be working because I don't have any more work for him. I've upgraded all the tools. The girls' presents aren't that big of a deal. And I have all 3 makers now. Well, one of them has to be finished, but it's done. I mean, it's been made. So, ironically, the woodcutter is not done because at some point I'm gonna lose this hothouse. I don't think I've ever had a playthrough where I didn't lose it. And keep in mind, this is me, the guy who's never even finished the main story. So I didn't even play all the way through and I've still lost the damn hothouse. Yeah, I'll at least sell these, because I don't need that many bamboo shoots, and I certainly don't need that much bluegrass. You can wait your damn turn. So, let the girls be mad. I don't think there's any scene where they all come to the place and bitch at me. Thankfully. But, yeah. They're still not going to be happy. But I don't think any of them lose affection over it, which is good. Speaking of affection, it is Stade's birthday. He's the dark blue Harvest Bride. Yeah, that sounds like me sometimes. Read, 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 and I finished the book. For those who don't know, because I don't really go into it very often, I am a prolific reader. Ah, you want some ingredients, don't you, sir? What you looking for? I cannot. You had to ask for something that grows out of season, didn't you? About to say what you want. Turnips, potatoes, tomatoes? I'll hook you up. But no, you want frickin' corn. The one thing I cannot provide you with. Because of course you did. What else would you possibly ask for? Dude, if I had corn, do you honestly think my chickens would have starved? Well, almost starved. There we go. Brush. But yeah, I'm a prolific reader. I mean, I read lots of fantasy, lots of sci-fi. Quite a bit of non-fiction as well, honestly. And then again, I'm also just obsessed with knowledge in general. So that's why the non-fiction appeals to me, because I love to learn. Oops, 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 come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, by the time of the cooking festival, I'll have done a little research to find out what the best things I can make are. With what I have access to right now. Yeah, the last big non-fiction book that I really remember reading was a thing from the library that I found about the whole concept of the link between vaccinations and autism, which, by the way, every single reputable scientist on the face of the earth says there isn't one. And if you want to get to the more sensationalist things, like Penn and Teller on Bullshit said, look, the anti-vaxxers have their own whack job celebrities, so we're going to be the whack job celebrities on the hand of the vaccines. And I think they said something along the lines of, have you ever read about smallpox? Way worse than autism. And I gotta agree with that. Most of the things that those vaccines prevent, a lot worse than autism. You can live with autism. And I should know. I am, I believe, high-functioning autistic, I think. I have a friend who is, even if I'm not. I don't often check my own medical records, which is why I don't know what the exact diagnosis is. But I do have a friend who absolutely is high-functioning autistic. And as far as I can tell, nothing wrong with the guy, you know? And let's just double check if those... Yep, those happen. And it also goes into the concept of what's known as herd immunity, which is a thing I didn't realize existed. The idea that even if you don't get your children vaccinated, that's not necessarily the end of the world because of something called herd immunity, where, let's say you have 100 people, and 80 of those people are vaccinated against smallpox. Well, those 80% will do a lot towards protecting the 20%, because it's more likely one of them would get infected and have the disease crushed than one of the other 20. The problem with the anti-vaxxers is that so many of them are counting on that herd immunity disappears. Rather than, say, a balance of 80 to 20, it becomes something like 50-50, or like 30 to 70, to go on the extreme end, you know? And if no one vaccinates, then there is no herd immunity at all, and everybody loses. They had that. It was called the Black Plague. You know? That's what happens when there is no herd immunity to protect you. Fortunately for me, it wasn't very dry reading, because a lot of those, there's a lot of nonfiction stuff that is more of a textbook for people who are in the field, like, say, a scientific paper kind of thing, whereas this was just designed to be disseminated amongst the public. So most of the scientific stuff was kept at least on a basic level, you know? I mean, not that I'm exactly a complete layman, but it's easier to read than just dry reading. And even for as intelligent as I am, there's some things that are completely beyond me. Like, I can't grasp the vast majority of physics. There's some other things that I just don't understand. Hell, I'm still not sure how cooking works. And when I say cooking, I don't mean, well, when you heat up macaroni, it's soft. No, I mean, who's the guy, the girl, the hermaphrodite, the what the hell ever? Who's the person who figured out how to make cake? Think about that for a second. You know what? Let's do a recipe that I know. Who's the person who invented cookies? I'm going to take flour, which, by the way, is like ground up wheat. I'm going to take sugar. I'm going to take brown sugar. I'm going to take eggs and vanilla extract, and I'm going to take baking... I want to say powder. Probably baking powder. And I'm going to take these things, and I'm going to mix them in a bowl, and then I'm going to put them into little circles and heat them for a while. And then we're going to eat them and not die. Who's the person who came up with that? Whoever you are, thank you, but still, what kind of madman comes up with that concept? You know? And you have to be at least a little deranged to come up with that concept. Because that's not normal. Works. Still weird. I mean, now it makes perfect sense, because we understand how the things do, but there's some guy, some girl, someone who experimented with this shit and made it happen. And that fascinates me. And unfortunately, this is bound to have happened back before writing was a thing. So no one thought to interview the guy and say, well, what possibly possessed you to make these ingredients happen? You know? Were you divinely inspired or something? Because these things taste like they came from heaven. I mean, I got nothing. It's just fascinating to me. I mean, the origin of cooking. That's the thing. I don't understand the origin of baking, but I do know the origin of beer. Because I saw a documentary. But for a person like me who doesn't drink, this is kind of amazing. But apparently beer, and specifically the making of beer, is the reason that society exists. That agriculture started. Not to grow crops, but to ferment beer. That's one of the heavy theories right now. And then there's the fact that, what's the word? That scientists also believe that everyone was basically given beer back then because the distilling process makes water safe to drink, because we didn't really have water filtration or even understand the need for it back then. It was dangerous to drink the water. You could drink all sorts of parasites into your body, but beer, perfectly safe. So, like, children would have a dose of beer. The workers in Egypt for the pyramids were given beer rations. Although, also keep in mind when I say the children were given beer, that the alcohol content was significantly lower back then, from what I understand. Which kind of gives more credence to the fact that if you watch things like D&D stories and all that, everyone's always drinking ale. No one ever orders water. Even characters like in Dragonlance, Raceland, whose constitution is just absolutely obliterated, still drinks wine, you know? Anyway, I have my yarn maker now. And it is Stade's birthday, so let's get his stuff bought and wrapped up and gifted to him, so that he can have a happy birthday. And tomorrow is Ellie's birthday, in which I will bring her a lot of flowers. I'm rather upset I seem to have misplaced my nail clipper. Let's see, are you still orange? Damn it. Again, this is the best way to raise up the Harvest Sprites. Not necessarily the fastest in general is waiting for their birthdays, but when you get them on their birthday, you get them hard. Not that kind of hard, but I mean, they just... One pack of 9 flour wrapped on their birthday, or one full large rucksack, 9 flour wrapped on their birthday, will get them from 2 to max, or as we saw, 1 to max, or whatever. I'm pretty sure we'll max Stayed out completely today. Anyway, because tomorrow's a Tuesday, I can't wrap Ellie's flowers, and I'll make up for it by giving her a ton of them. Yeah, if I'd had some of this yesterday, the girls would have all had cookies. That's okay, like I said, the next year will also be spent stocking my fridge, so that things like that will never happen again. To the point where I'll have enough stuff to cook whatever I want whenever I need it. And so that if the mayor in the next year decides to come in like, oh, I'd like some ingredients. Oh, what do you need? Oh, I could really use some spinach. Oh, well, here's all of that. You know? Which one stayed again? I think it's the dark blue. He is. Happy birthday, big guy. I did know. Now remember, 1 heart for Stayed. See how he's feeling at the end of this gift cest. Almost sounded like I said gift cest. Still not sure what they want with all this flour. But whatever it is, they want it. Okay, let's take a look. I think they've all actually lost a heart, but that's okay. That's still 9 freaking hearts. You know? That's a lot of hearts. So we're good. You know, I just realized the version of this that might have existed for girls must be so much easier to do the Winter Thanksgiving with. Or no, damn it, I'm wrong. I mean, that means the boys bring you chocolate and you can make cookies with them. No, the boys bring you cookies and you've got to make them chocolates. So where the fuck does the chocolate come from? Today is going to be a money day because now I have my yarn maker. Let's test it out with some yarn. Where do we get yarn exactly? What do you think? From wool. The wool that I've been hoarding in my cupboard. Because if we're going to hoard something, why not wool? Yeah, that made exactly as much sense in my head as you think it did. Is this it? No, this is it. Move, Phoebe. Need to turn all of your fur into wool. Pink wool, apparently. So much wool. Or yarn, rather. All your wool into yarn. Giant balls of pink yarn. Now, let's look at my money and be sad for just a moment. As we look at how much money we used to have. Now we have 1,600. That's okay, the sadness is only temporary. But this is about to get ridiculous in a good way. That sounds promising. Oh dear. I love cabbages now. Yep, it's official. I now love cabbages so much. Now, let's just see how many cabbages I tossed in there. Oh god, yes. I'm gonna have more than enough. It's only gonna take one more. Not even the whole thing to get 100 cabbages. And probably cucumbers are probably sprouting up tomorrow. So, no, you don't fill it there. You fill it here. Yeah, you seriously just saw my derpy ass go to fill my water in the shipping bin. Because I don't know where water comes from, apparently. Did I? Forgot to feed the fish. Fish. Anyway, as I said, tomorrow is Ellie's birthday, so we are gonna be just loaded with flowers. Lots of flowers for Ellie. She's not in the red yet, but she will be tomorrow. I promise you that. Because I will have all the flowers for her. Again, I love the fact that I can water the stuff and then plant, and not plant then water. There we go, cabbage seeds. And I'm only going to get one more harvest of these. Now, let's get those flowers for Ellie for tomorrow. I honestly don't think I'll need more than this batch right here. But it'll be ready and stored for tomorrow. I think the horse one is one that I've had trouble getting in the past. The horse, what's it called? The power berry from the horse race is one that I've had issues with in the past. The swimming one I've actually gotten, but only on an emulator. I am going to try and get it this year, and if I have to, I will reset to get it. But don't worry, I will tell you if this is my second, third, whatever attempt. Oh yeah, they go in here, don't they? Yes, they do. Yeah, we're just gonna call those for now. That should be enough, hopefully. And if not, there's a fresh batch I can pick for in the morning. Ooh, that's gonna help. That's gonna help a lot. Fee should be due to grow some wool today, I think. Should have been due yesterday, but she didn't. Here's my seasoning set. Oh, nope, she's calling to give me back my dog, isn't she? This is another side quest I have to do. Now, I know one of the places these go. Oh, okay. But I finally get my dog back. Now, I think there are two people I can give puppies to. One is Officer Harris, who plans to train as a police dog. There you are. Come here. Good boy. Now you get to live inside. I'm gonna lock you in a house forever again. You're not getting out till winter. I love my room. It was nice to live with people who let me roam free and make me think I had value, but I'm glad to be back with you. Seriously though, I think there's one other person who could take a puppy, and I don't know if there's more than one puppy to give, but I've always done Officer Harris. I'll look it up between here and there though. And here's my seasoning set. It's entirely possible that the pineapples will be ready soon. Oop, there's my cucumbers just on track. Right on time. So yeah, today is going to be another one of those financial days where I make money. Meh. Yep, there's her wool. Enjoy it while you have it, Phoebe. I'm gonna take it from you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I am due for pretty serious windfall in the next couple days. I might actually be able to pull off my scheme to get all that stuff. Pink yarn. Cheese. Cheese. No. Turn around. There's a small fortune right there. God, I don't even necessarily need the cucumbers even to pull this off. It's just, wow, look at all this money just falling into my lap. Now, let's replace the cucumbers that I swiped earlier to get my, I want to save for my yarn maker in time. Because I know I swiped like 2 or 3 of them. So let's put those back. Also, speaking of backs, let me scratch mine real quick. Ow. Okay. Yep, just 2 of them. Apparently there's a particular type of recipe for chocolate cookies in this game that requires chocolate cookies to make. So yeah, go figure that. Chocolate cookies. Ingredients? More chocolate cookies. Sounds like a recipe a kid would make up. How do you make chocolate cookies? Well, first you take chocolate cookies, and then you're done. Sadly, no, there's more steps to it than that. There's actually more steps beyond chocolate cookies. Which is kind of silly, really. Well, it is at least a step removed from the kids who think the recipe is go to the store and buy chocolate cookies. Not that I can talk, I've never made chocolate cookies. I made chocolate chip cookies, made peanut butter cookies, never chocolate cookies. No, but they almost look it. Soon, like 2 days more, maybe. I might actually have the pineapples up before the horse race happens. Which is probably the best case scenario, because then I have it for the race. I'm gonna make so much money today, and it's gonna be glorious. Absolutely glorious. There is a neat little touch in Friends in Mineral Town. I think if you throw an egg or toss an egg into the bin, all the chickens nearby just kind of hop. Like, oh my god, you're throwing our babies! Where are you putting our babies? Also, those of you who have actually watched all of my videos on this may recall that at the start, when I ran out of room in this hen house, I tried to put an egg in the incubator, and it's like, well, when she hatches, she won't have any place to eat. Because I'm pretty sure in Friends of Mineral Town, you can just store an egg in there, even if you're full. So pretty much whenever a slot becomes available, either you upgrade or when your hen dies or something, that they'll just hatch. And I tried to do that, and it wouldn't let me. Let me check something here. Fish is... My fish still haven't grown. Ugh. So much to do. And I still don't have all the cucumbers I need yet, but there's still time left in the month. I'll finish my cucumbers. Don't you worry me. I should get at least 2 more harvests out of that, and that's all I really need. Man, the day after the horse race is going to be so lucrative because I've got all those eggs to turn into mayonnaise. And assuming I sell them, I might just store them, because a lot of things that I make eggs, or use eggs, rather. And of course it's almost 5. Although granted, this time it's almost 5 not because I was recording all day, but because I just, before I started this, I did This Week in Kyrex. And I actually ran a little long, for once. Just because I was getting into a spiel, you know, a big long topic, and then suddenly the timer went off. I'm like, no! The timer didn't go off earlier when I wanted it to, so now you're going to sit here and listen to my rant. It's a rant about barbecue Fritos and how awesome they are. And how freaking rare they are in Florida, or just in general. It seems like no place in the country stocks them anymore. Which is really stupid, because they stock original, they stock scoops, they stock the chili things, they stock the super honey barbecue ones, but not the normal barbecue ones? And that's especially strange to me, because when I was a kid, I didn't know that barbecue Fritos were barbecue Fritos. I thought that's just how they came. I was in high school before I ever tasted original Fritos. And while they're good, they suffer from corn chip syndrome, where you can only eat so much before you get a weird taste in your mouth. You know? Happy birthday, Ellie. Wow, that wasn't enough. That's okay, there's more where that came from! Yeah, I completely butchered that word. There's more where that came from. If I'd wrapped them, she'd be done right now. Oh well, guess I gotta go pick some more flowers. It's nice that I actually have enough going on in spring now that I can make big money on a regular basis. And year 2, after next week, year 2, is just gonna be so financially good because I've literally run out of big stuff to buy, except for grass seeds and livestock, all of which I will have by summertime. So I will basically have infinite money from this point on. Or rather, from autumn on, I will pretty much be able to have infinite money. Because assuming my hothouse doesn't get wrecked in the summertime, that will continue spewing out pineapples for me. And we've seen that fall seeds cost nothing at all. Plus, in fall, I'm going to be growing... Well, no, I'm not. I'm about to say I'm going to be exclusively growing spinach. No, I still have to replace some crops, like eggplant and whatnot. And I need to have some in case the mayor needs it, you know? But... yeah, it's... I'm only going to need so much going on. And the winter's gonna fucking breeze by. Basically, time I'm not spending with the townsfolk is gonna be just not harvest, just take care of all the animals, go to bed. Take care of all the animals, go to bed. This winter will be what last winter should have been. Actually, no, there's a couple things I can do in winter. Like that, the catfish cave. Because I still think that's a catfish down there in the winter cave. The winter mine. I gotta catch him, for example. And I should have the fishing pole by then. Alright, Ellie. Happy birthday some more. And she's red now. You know, the funny thing is, this is not usual for me. Usually when I finish a Let's Play, I really have a mindset of, okay, I'm done with this now. I'm glad. No matter how much I like the game. What I'm sitting here thinking now is, God, as soon as I'm done with this Let's Play, I can play a game of my own. You know? And I'm really looking forward to it. I've been playing this game for like 3 or 4 hours a day, every day. As part of a recording. And I just cannot wait to fire this thing up and play without the camera on. And that's the show that that's the sign that I've got a real winner here. Just how good this game is, that even after being forced to play it all month, I just can't wait to play it. To be perfectly fair, I'd have been playing this at like 5 or 6 in the afternoon, if not for the fact that there was a chance I might have been going to see Jurassic World today. And I didn't want to be interrupted mid-video when I got a call from my friend saying, hey, we're going to take you to Jurassic World. You know, so... might see it tomorrow, because I think my niece and my roommate go to the Plasma Center. Which means they will be coming back with bus passes, which means I will be taking those bus passes going up to Largo Mall to watch Jurassic World. Oh, might even get them to go with me, I don't know. So unless this is literally the worst Jurassic Park movie ever made, and keep in mind, I've loved all of them. My standings on what is a bad Jurassic Park are not the same as yours. Because a lot of people are like, oh, 2 sucked and 3 was not as bad but still sucked. No, 2 and 3 were fun. I will say that I liked 2 the least, but that doesn't mean I didn't like 2. I love 2. I love 2. I love 1. I love 3. I love the 3D re-release of 1, you know? If my budget weren't so tight and they had a just an event where I could spend money and just sit through all 4 movies in a row, I'd do it. But yeah, I mean, if I can get my roommate to go with me, we will probably come home and fucking fire up Lego Jurassic World and tear through that game in a night. You know? But it also depends. If it's like Lego Clone Wars, that might not be feasible. Because Lego Clone Wars is a bitch to get everything in. And having never played, say, Lego Batman or Lego Indy or Lego Harry Potter or Lego whatever, I only have Lego Star Wars to compare it to, so I can't even imagine what the gameplay for this is going to be like. But I'm looking forward to it nonetheless. Anyway, I heard an interesting fan theory that I really like about Jurassic World that... And I have no way to confirm or deny this, and I don't want it... Well, you can confirm or deny it all you like, because by the time this goes up, I'll have seen the movie one way or the other. I'll either caught it in theaters, or it will have come out of theaters and I'd have just downloaded it or something. But apparently there's a fan theory that the guy who's the main animal wrangler in this movie was the kid that Dr. Grant freaked out in the first movie. And that would be the coolest fucking thing to me, if that were true. The idea that that kid was so traumatized by what Dr. Grant told him that he just grew up to be that guy. Okay, so Stade had his birthday, Ellie had her birthday. Both were hugely successful, I might add. And tomorrow's Barley's birthday, in which he will get a box of rice balls. Seriously, what do you want me to do, right? And then the day after that is the horse race, and I believe he will take my horse from me today. Oh, that's even better! It's raining today! I don't even have to... Oh, I love today. It's gonna be sunny tomorrow, though. Go get it, you fuzzy little derp. Come here, big guy. Good dog. Now, I know I've covered this before, that I'm a cat person. Just because I'm a cat person doesn't mean I don't love dogs. I am. I forgot that he does this. I was thinking Barley would do it, because he's the animal guy. My horse is wet. If I lose affection because of this, I'm going to stab you. And your son strikes me as vaguely inept, so I don't think he'll be able to figure out that I was the killer. Oh, shit. Important. What? Oh. Did I forget to feed the hens? Because I think I totally forgot to feed some of the hens. If I did, then I am a horrible person. They're all going to be mad at me. Let's find out. Yup. I forgot to feed the hens. Whoops. Damn it. Damn it. Just suck at feeding animals today. Oh, no, 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 no. You definitely don't get to go outside today, little girl. So much for having eggs. The good news, it's less to harvest tomorrow. I almost said it again, but it bears repeating that it's a good thing the Harvest Goddess is on par, or not on par, but on the same same page with us with these festivals, because imagine if it rained during a festival. How much would that suck? You're all geared up to watch the horses race, and oh no, it's raining. I mean, how much would that suck, really? Think about it. Well, I guess I'm not getting that turnip back. That one's sacrificed to the frickin' door gods. My penance for not feeding the hens. Oh well, it doesn't matter. It's a turnip. A single turnip is barely worth mentioning. To be perfectly honest, this entire crop of turnips right now is barely worth mentioning. But I'm mentioning it anyway. Money is money. Well, not ready yet. Which means they won't be ready in time for the big event. Sadness. Oh well. Doesn't matter. Hens are so mad at me. Check the fish. Still nothing. Look at all those potatoes ready to come up. Alright, girls, I know you're mad at me. It's all because I'm a horrible farmer. Doesn't even remember to feed his damn chickens. And I would never have noticed if I hadn't bothered to check what their food was. Like I said, the upside is since they're not going to be producing eggs tomorrow, that's less I have to gather up. I just feed them and go to bed. Well, not go to bed, but you know what I mean. I guess that's the one I'll be getting tomorrow. Not that it particularly matters. I mean, I've got enough coming in today. With the loss of a single mayonnaise isn't going to kill me either. Though it is worth pointing out that I've thrown an egg, which could have been a $200 mayonnaise, and a turnip, which could have gone in my fridge. So am I going to keep this trend up with the potatoes too? Tune in and find out. Swipe 2 of these little bad boys to put in my fridge. And this. Not for my fridge though. This has another fridge. I wish I could put it in my rucksack. That'd be cool. I just cart it around everywhere. Okay, I'm now caught back up on all my plants. Yeah, speaking of plants, time to start throwing in the bins. Getting my harvest out of the way. 2 turnips and an egg. And it's among today's losses. I think I'll get 8 more sacks of turnip seeds and then I'll be done. So many turnips. Now, obviously, I've got the potato seeds. And I think those grow in 6 days, or is it 8? Because it matters. Potatoes. 8 days. Never mind. I'm only going to get 1 more harvest. If it were 6 days, I would get a second one. But I didn't think it was 6. Nope, I have no turnip seeds. That'll be important in a couple minutes. I will, however, get at least 2 more things of turnips. Actually, no, let me try and get 3 things of turnips, so that's 12. It's a lot, but not significantly a lot. I will. The idea of rice balls doesn't even sound appetizing to me. But what do I know? I'm American. Not finicky American at that. Then again, I'm sure I eat things... Well, I'm not sure. I know I eat things that sound downright horrid to people, like peanut butter and mustard hot dogs, for example. Hell, when I was a kid, just the idea that I would put chocolate syrup on strawberry ice cream used to freak people out. I could totally make ice cream for the thing. I might do that. I might break from the trend, and rather than make my usual potato omelets, I might try ice cream for the cooking festival. Thank you, Barley. If I remember, I'll probably do it. I have the materials. Okay, so I don't have all the sub-seasonings, but I have all the major stuff, and that's what matters, is the major stuff. But yeah, for the record, year 3 will pretty much be Harvest Sprite Palooza around the house, you know? It'll be a case where I'll just have a fridge stocked with flour at all times, so that when the Harvest Sprites are working, I can give them flour without wasting any of my good crops, or whatever. And their job will basically just, oh, here's the strawberries, here's the days they're up, you know? And I'll have like 2 different Harvest Sprites whose sole job it is to water the crops every day. I'll have one whose sole job, or I'll have like 2 or 3, who just harvest them whenever I think something's coming up. Except for holidays, obviously. In that way, the Harvest Sprites will do all my work for me at all times. It's gotta be all the potatoes I need by now. Yeah, that's definitely the potatoes. I should have just enough time to get all of these in the thing. Well, most of them anyway. No, you can't yet, you can't! Damn it. Well, those are wasted. Fucking Zach, really? You asshole. Should have gone for the other thing. Oh well. So much for getting all that done. It's doing so good, too. I would have been a whole lot more if I'd finished. Fuck you, Zach. You ruined my harvest. Oh yeah! In all the fuss, I forgot to buy chicken feed. They're still good for a couple more days, though. But still, that's horrible that I forgot to buy chicken feed. Again. Don't have to work. Well, if nothing else, I have to go over there anyway on the 19th. I'll get it then. Yeah, this fridge is starting to look a little bit like my kitchen. Where it's just potatoes, potatoes, potatoes. Which is funny because we haven't really bought potatoes in the past 2 months. That does need to be a thing. I gotta dig out the remaining deep fryer that we have. Because we had 2 and one of them broke. And the other one was kind of packed away. But yeah, I need to dig out that deep fryer and connect it again, get it working, and get some potatoes so we can make some goddamn french fries. Love me some french fries. Plus Mom will want baked potatoes. So on. What, did I just... Oh, no. I saw another bag of crops. I'm like, did I pass it again already? No, I didn't. It was a different crop. Yeah, I'll take a look at something real quick here. Yeah, the only thing I'm missing for that is corn, so... I could, if I were so inclined, technically grow nothing but corn and or pineapples next month. And I'm tempted to do the pineapple thing just so that I have them. Alright, show me rain tomorrow, please. I said please. You're supposed to work with me here, game. Dog. Now. Go get the ball. Good dog. You're well on your way to being useful. I don't know why I'm whistling for him anymore. I think he's at max affection. Oh yeah. I need to just start throwing him the ball and letting him get it. This first, so I don't forget. Okay, show me the good news. That is actually the good news, that they're not ready yet. Why is that the good news? I'll tell you why that's the good news, because that means that I don't have to pluck them now, and I can just wait until tomorrow when they're actually ready. The cool thing about them being in the hothouse with time stopped and all is the fact that I can just leave stuff alone. I can just literally go from one plant to the other and just pick, toss, pick, toss, pick, toss, you know? But yeah, the fall's gonna be kind of dull because it's just mostly gonna be spinach. I'm gonna have like a single bed of eggplant, a single sweet potatoes, single freaking carrots, and the rest is all just gonna be fucking nonsense. There's a word, spinach. Yeah. Can't wait till this whole place is grassed off so I don't have to look at these damn weeds anymore. That was something I did first ages ago, and it's something I do every chance I get. Because it really does cut down on work. It costs a fortune, and it's a real pain in the butt to do, and it's a little micromanagey. Especially if you try and do it all at once, like I usually do. Because you gotta fucking water them all, you know? But only for like 2 or 3 days, and once the grass sprouts, you're done with it. It never needs to be messed with again. Okay, that's right, I led with the fish this time. I don't think you're supposed to win this first year. I don't think you're supposed to win until the 3rd year, because I really don't think it's possible to get your horse's stamina high enough to win the first year. Because he will not grow big enough until, like, mid-spring, like he did here. And even if he did it on the last day of winter, I still don't think you'd have enough time. Sometimes I really wish that real world worked like Harvest Moon, where the fridge kept things good infinitely, forever. You know? There'd never be a need to clean the fridge because everything's still good. It'd be like when they had that rice shortage and all the American people bought up rice. That was a thing. There was apparently a rice famine in the rest of the world, and Americans really aren't that big on rice, per se. So we had the advantage of just being able to buy up all the rice and then sell it overseas. Lots of people are doing that. Or people who are immigrants from, like, Asia in general, you know, would just send so much rice to their families. To the point where places like Costco and whatnot had to put limits on the amount of rice you could buy. Because too many people were buying it all. Because, I mean, I make jokes about it, but that's a staple food in a lot of parts of the world. Like India and Japan and China. I mean, they put rice in freaking everything they eat, it seems like. So, when suddenly there is no rice, it's like the potato famine in Ireland. You know? And after getting a French fry cutter, I can understand the concept of potato famine being devastating. Alright, time to try and whoop some ass in that horse race. Can't spend all my money though, I need some for tomorrow. Why are you back to purple? Oh. Probably because I didn't give her any cookies. I love how she's the only character who does that, where every time you think she's done, she just fires right back up again. Again, see my earlier comment about the Harvest Goddess. We're gonna try some tickets. Just because. We're gonna see how that plays out. And that's the only time I'm gonna do that. But in the coming years, we're gonna see just how profitable a venture this is. If one of the 27s wins for some reason, then I'm good, but I doubt it. I want one or two to win. Coco, that's a cute name, Coco. Yep, Sultan's got it. Oh well, there was still a payout. Names their horse Lava. I'm in one of these. I think it's the last race. Should have saved it for this one. No, not that many. That many. So let's hope that one wins, because then I get a lot more medals. I think it's the green one again that I want to win. Well, actually, this time I want the green one to win. Go green. Got it. It's a decent amount, actually. Could have been a lot better. Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if I'm going to be able to get that. I might not be able to get that one. If only the pineapples had come in yesterday. I want to take a look what the gifts are. I think it's 1,001 for what I actually want. Yep. I would love to buy tickets, but I need money for things tomorrow. Alright, teach me how to race so I don't lose too badly, I guess. To be fair, I really shouldn't be allowed to bet on the race that I'm in. Yep. I think I'm in slot 3. Mayday. I'm guessing Mayday is Barley's horse. Galaxy, that's a cool name. Come on, come on, come on. I took like 4th. What is it with me coming in almost at the end? Nubus, you ruined this for me. Oh god, if I'd put any tickets down and I'd won this, oh my god. That would have been beautiful. That would have been all I needed right there. Oh well. I still had fun. I didn't, but I'm gonna say I did, because it stops the soul-crushing pain. Yeah, whatever. The good news is next year, if the odds on me are... If I'm really good to win, but the odds don't favor me, I can just kind of throw the race. You know? Bing bong. Bing bong, motherfucker, bing bong. Anyway. Probably gonna take a snack break and watch some more Evangelion after this. I have been marathoning that, and I know I shouldn't. That is an anime that really fucks with your head. Because I know I'm not going to be able to stop before I watch the finale. And that show is really at its best when you don't watch the finale. Good dog. We have interacted in a meaningful way. Thank you. God damn sunny weather. So the robot talks? Eat this foghead. Wow. Foghead. That's your best. That's what you got for us, huh? Actually, that's a thing. Maybe the pineapples are in today? That would be nice. I'm pretty sure they are, actually. Ooh, itchy nose, itchy nose, itchy nose. Ooh, much better. Damn horse race destroyed my finances and I have barely anything to show for it. Oh, well. But yeah, by next year, Anubis should be able to run circles around those people. Actually, if I weren't running this only for the first 3 years of the story, it wouldn't be that bad. And there really is a chance that I might run a bonus year 4 thing. It all depends. Just to show off everything. It depends. Let me put it this way. Let's take a look at how close I am to 100% by the time I beat the story mode. Jesus, 42% already? Doing good. I'm making great time. Also, little cow, you're kind of stupid. The food's over there. I don't even have to look to know that the other side of the crop field isn't ready. If the turnips and the cucumbers aren't ready, then the other ones sure aren't ready. I kind of think that crops grown out of season should be really expensive. Like, oh, it's not even pineapple season. Let's give you 600 a pineapple for them. That would be cool. Toss in the fish food, nom nom. There they are. Big and beautiful stuff. And again, I can take all the time I want to harvest these. Take it nice and slow and not worry about dropping any of them. And it really hurts me to do what I'm about to do, but I have to do it. Still, the fact of the matter is, these will keep producing for me. So it's not even a loss, it's just a delayment. There we go. Gonna make so much money today. All of the fucking pineapples. All of them. I just wish there was room for more fields, but if you think about it, really, this is exactly the size of the crop that I had in summertime. So, even though with the size of crops I've been playing with, it feels like I'm losing money, I'm really not. This is pretty much exactly what I was running back in the day. So, I'm going to be making similar money to what I was pulling in summertime. I'm going to be doing it a lot more frequently. It's just that today is going to be hindered by the fact that, well, that first dose of pineapple crop had to go in the fridge. And I shouldn't be doing any of the stupid things that cause me to accidentally eat pineapples. Of all the things to accidentally eat, pineapple's the most painful. And not just because it's a large fruit and it's very hard to eat in one bite. But because you're pissing away a lot of money. You're pissing away the cost of cabbage seeds every time you eat a pineapple. For the record, those last 8 pineapples I tossed in effectively could pay to get 8 more sets of cabbage seeds. Each one of them is a cabbage seed. Not that I need to tell my viewers this, they're all very much aware of the magic of pineapples in this game. Almost done. I just wish quick days could be a thing in this game. I also kind of wish that autopilot could be a thing in this game now. summer is going to be lucrative beyond reason because I'm going to get 8 pineapples, 8 corns, 4 tomatoes, and 4 onions. And it is going to be awesome! You know, barring the inevitable hurricane that I know I'm going to have. That's the thing, you don't always get hurricanes, but when they happen, they happen. There's not a whole lot you can do about them. There we go. I wish I could get a better recording setup where I could get like a Bluetooth headset and blow this up so it was on a big screen instead of on my laptop screen, and be able to record in comfort without the frickin' cord being knocked out of the way every time I roll over to scratch my back. Because like I said, even if you never get an itch, as soon as you start recording, everything itches. And continues to do so. The good news is, today I'm about to come into a huge windfall financially, so I can afford to spend all of my money today. Because whether it's a power berry or a kitchen knife, I promise you the pineapples alone are going to cover that. And if they don't, the mayonnaise will. Or the potatoes, or the cheese, or whatever I've done this day. The point is I'm fucking loaded. First step, let's stop at the doctor's. I have to pick up a thing. A thing in the place. Gotta buy some medicines. Wow, I really timed that perfectly. I literally did everything I needed to do. I have exactly enough money for everything I wanted to do today. Well, not everything. I was hoping to get more chicken feed, but I can at least get what I need to get. Hello, Karen. Are you still orange? You are. Hi, Sasha. Please tell me I didn't just reopen the wound on my foot that I thought was healed for the past 3 days. Because I just brushed it with my toe and it felt like it was starting to come loose. I don't think it did anything though. I think it just hurts. Ow, ow, ow. I'm not touching it, I'm just kind of crossing my toes because I do that sometimes and it feels kind of cool. Well, I'll just touch my thumb to it and it didn't come away bloody, so that's a good sign. I didn't forget. Happy birthday, Lilia. Obviously, she likes medicine for her birthday. Or just in general. I would like to buy lots of other things, but I can't afford any. For the record, the reason they sell chicken, sell sheep, and sell cow are blank is because they're dependent on the amount of affection said animal has for you. Also, tomorrow needs to be a thing for buying food. I think we're done for the day. No, wait. Let's get those last things. Seeing as how I'm kind of uncomfortably broke right now. Let's get those last couple things. That's watered, right? No, that's not watered. Is it? No, that's watered. It just doesn't look it because daytime, I guess. Really bugs me that I don't really have enough chicken feed. Normally, I'm so on top of that. But again, part of the problem I'm having here is the fact that I am saying flat out that I only have 3 years, so I have to get a lot done in a short amount of time. I don't know, like I said, maybe I might just play to 100%. Though those will be bonus videos for later. I'm going to do the 52 first, and if I add more, I add more. Like I said, right now I'm having a lot of fun with this. So I may go beyond the 3 years. Just to try and get all of the everything. And fuck it, I may as well stay up and wait for him now, just to see how much I get. I got the honey, right? I got the honey. I'm in the mood for some honey right now. Yeah, I got a lot. Weren't expecting that shit during springtime, where you look at that beautiful, beautiful pile of cash. That'll buy a lot of birdseed tomorrow. That's right. I'm sitting here thinking, what the heck was I thinking had to be done next week? Prepping for the cooking festival. That's what needs to be done next week. Sunny weather, because of course. Oh, it's the power berry. $5 grand, that's still a bargain, considering how much I've already buried into that stupid horse racing one. Get the ball, Kisa. It's funny that I'm making him play fetch, because Kisa is a Bombay, my cat, and they are actually known as one of the breeds of cats that can be taught to play fetch. He doesn't, but I can definitely see it because when he was a kitten, he used to carry stuff in his mouth all the time. He'd pick up a toy and just kind of trot off with it, and it's just the cutest damn thing. I really do kind of wish he would still do that. Because it was so cute, and it's something that you're just not used to seeing from a cat. Because cats don't do that. Cats don't carry things like that, but he would just grab a toy and wander off with it. So cute, though. I do like the fact that Kisa has such a presence in a lot of my videos where either I'm telling him not to meow because it's not time to eat, or I'm asking him what he's yowling about, or he's smacking me in the leg because he's a brat, or maybe he's laying on my head and purring or something. But my cat has had a huge presence in many of my videos. Uh-oh. Really? I barely even touched the cord. I didn't touch it at all that time. Okay, no birthday today. And no fish increase either. That's starting to get on my nerves. I could literally grow pineapples faster than this. I know, because I've had a pineapple harvest since the spring started. Anyway. I actually got a D&D game tonight, now that I think about it. One of my online games. Which are a lot of fun, because I don't have to worry about... And don't get me wrong, I do love playing in person, but I also like playing here, because... For example, if I feel the sudden need that, oh no, I need something to eat. Well, I gotta say, hey, hold on a second, or I can have my roommate or my niece start it up for me, just bring it in. You know? If I need a soda and I don't have one, again, I can either go to Circle K or send someone to go for me instead of paying, say, $1 for a soda can up there. So I love this gaming store, I really do. I adore it, but oh my god, they gouge you on prices for snacks. But then again, what gaming store doesn't? And I may be exaggerating about the dollar, it might be 75 cents, but still 75 cents for a can of soda versus 74 cents for a 44-ounce soda. I mean, you do the math there. And I botched that again. I'm actually going to do something a little unusual for the summer swimming festival. The day before, I'm going to save just so that I can reload as many times as I need to, rather than do the whole video over again. Because again, it is important to get that power berry. It's important to get every power berry. Because they really do matter, you know? I mean, if I hadn't gotten any of them, and let's be honest, it's kind of hard not to get any of them. But if I hadn't, I'd be in a much rougher spot than I am right now. Okay, I need to remember, get the stuff get the power berry, get the chicken feed, and I should be done. At that point, I think that only leaves, what, 2? How many now? That'll leave the power berry from the ocean, power berry from the horse race, power berry from the swimming festival. Got it. Yeah. The only one that might potentially be a pain is one from the horse race. Just because I don't know if I'll have enough money in time. But I'll certainly try. Part of me honestly just kind of wants to do the whole thing over again. Partly so that winter doesn't suck so much, and partly just because I want to keep playing. Which is really funny to say because I'm only in the first season of the second year. There's still so much game left. But I want to keep playing. Dude, you're not in any danger of not playing. It's fine. But I really want to play. Yes, that's fine. Play. Play to your heart's content. I do. I need birdseed. My birds are hungry. Because I'm a derp and I don't feed them properly. Not done yet. Still need more seed. A little bit more. And one more for good measure. Want to point out that even though I'm paying a small fortune for this, I still have plenty of money left over. Well, that should do it. Ow, ow, tummy cramp, ow! Now, while I'm on the subject, Spring 21, nothing, okay. I'm about to say, is there anything special going on Spring 21 birthday-wise so that I can buy and wrap a present now? But there really isn't. Yeah, I absolutely would love to have a power barrier. Let me check one more thing. Yeah, next week will be the final time I make this trip up to the inn to buy something, because that'll be my kitchen knife. And then I'm done. See, that's the thing. This is the reason why I've never made it past year 2, because everything's done. I've done everything, and yet, look at this. Only 42% completion. I've done everything there is to do, and I'm only halfway through the game. Not even halfway through the game. Summer of year 2 is halfway through the game. When I hit summer 30, I will be halfway through this LP. But right now, I'm just kind of here. Pretty sure I watered everything. I watered everything. Good. Not a complete jackass. Well, not that kind of jackass anyway. Okay, Ellie's red, so don't need to worry about her. Harvest these. There we go. Incidentally, I think Karen might actually like either magical red or pink cat flowers. I think she likes magic red flowers. I think Karen likes moondrops, Papuri likes toy flowers, and pink cats, and I think Karen also likes magic reds, and of course Ellie likes all of them. And Anne doesn't like any of them, and strangely enough, neither does Mary. Let's just check my chicken feed real quick. There we go, that'll get me through. That'll get me well into summer. You know what, we're just gonna call it here for now. Actually, yeah, we're gonna call it here for now. I'm Kyrix, and this has been Let's Play Harvest Moon Back to Nature. And I really should wait until the actual save screen for that, but oh god, 5:34 in the morning. Anyway, let's play Harvest Moon Back to Nature. I had a blast, I hope you did too, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.